Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Kitty Mystic. So today we're going to do what is your natural gifts, talents, abilities, and admirable qualities. Yesterday, a lovely commenter, Devin, pointed out that in my last reading with a similar topic, I left out pile 5. And I don't know how that happened. There were 5 piles at the start of the video, but for some reason the 5th reading was gone from the finished video. So instead of redoing just pile 5's reading, I figured it's a new day, new energy, so let's do a whole new reading, and that way it'll be more accurate. I was thinking for you guys that if you were drawn to pile 5 and then I pulled different cards for you now today, it may not be the same vibe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So we're gonna do a whole new video. So you know how it works. Use your intuition. Let it guide you to whichever pile is speaking to you. This is pile 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And when you're ready, click on the timestamp in the description box to go to your reading. So welcome pile 1, this is your reading. Let's find out what your natural talents, gifts, and abilities are. Ooh, okay, so right away we have the Devil, so you could be Capricorn energy or just have this kind of Capricorn vibe to you. I'm sensing that you're a really hard worker. You have kind of that patience and resilience to see something through all the way to the end. That's what Capricorns are really good at. Yeah, you may be like a little bit sure of yourself, strict, strong boundaries, those kinds of things. Ooh, and then you have the Two of Swords, so you're good at creating peace and harmony. I would say you're probably very talented at conflict resolution and kind of mediating conflict, as well as just making your relationships prosper. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. Very interesting. So I feel like you can see through lies. Yeah, I feel like your natural talents, I would say like you can see through lies here. You can see when people are kind of like acting shady, acting like a snake in the grass. It's not easy to kind of backstab you with this card, because even if they do, you're kind of like aware it's going to happen before it happens. And the Sun, so you have good luck and good fortune. You're very good at creating the things that you want in your reality. Your manifestations are well supported by the universe. With the Devil card, I would sense that it probably takes you a little longer than you would think it does to kind of reap the rewards or, harvest the fruit of your labor. But it always happens. You have the Sun, so the things that you do are supported and successful. They just take that time to get there, that Capricorn kind of steady pace. And then the Ace of Cups. So you're definitely divinely connected. You're very intuitive. I would say your emotional intelligence is probably very high. So yeah, so you're definitely divinely connected, emotionally connected. I would sense that your intuition is very on point with these two cards coming up together. Like I said, you know when someone's doing shady shit. You know when things are off. And as well, very good at making relationships and connections work. And then the Lapis. So yeah, it's how you speak. You're really good at speaking your truth. You're a clear communicator. Probably very honest, very, I just want to say truthful again, which is the same as honest. So definitely truth is coming in strong for you guys. And you probably have a really nice voice as well. I would say you're definitely gifted with speech. Enchantment of Courage. Yeah, so you're courageous. I mean, that one's pretty straightforward. You got courage, boo. And shaman of foresight. Yeah, again, like I'm saying with this intuition, and this Three of Swords in reverse, you're able to kind of see what's going to happen a little bit, like almost peek into the future. I would sense that your predictions are very on point. Again, your intuition, very on point. You're probably a really good judge of character as well. And yeah, it's just, I get this sense that you guys just kind of like, you know what's up. Even if you don't know exactly, you just know something's up when it's up. Completion. Ooh, and rest. So yeah, you're very good at completing your goals, at seeing things all the way through to the finish. I would sense that when you set your mind to something, you're very like, I'm gonna get it. You'll take the time, you'll take the effort, and you'll complete it. So you have follow through. Yeah, one of your natural talents is definitely follow through. And discipline! Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's pretty much what we've been saying, right? You're well disciplined. You use your time well. You're very smart with how you use your time. How you use your energy. You put it in the right places. You pick kind of correctly where you should be focused. So yeah, hopefully that was an interesting reading for you guys. You can let me know what you thought in the comments if you feel like it. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. So pile 2, welcome to your reading. Let's find out what your natural talents, gifts, and abilities are. What admirable qualities you innately possess. Ooh, so first we have the King of Pentacles. So with this, I'm feeling like you're very generous. You're naturally giving. You may be gifted in like kind of having a good business mindset or very money minded. You're naturally good at gaining, maintaining, and using your abundance. Yeah. Ooh. And then the Gentleman of Pentacles, so very earth energy for you guys. And yeah, he's just like riding right towards the King again, direct for the abundance. So I feel like you're very patient. You're steady. You're able to kind of like, I don't know, take your time with things. You don't necessarily need to rush through goals. You know that you'll get there when you get there. Very certain of yourself, I would sense. Ooh, and then we have El Juicio in reverse. Interesting. So you're good at restarting things. Like, this card is all about like resurrection and like the beginning again of something. So I feel like you're very good at kind of like taking things out from the grave, maybe past projects, past ideas, and perfecting or revitalizing them. Like you may be a really good editor or proofreader. That could be like one thing that you do maybe for work, or that you would be naturally good at if you did do it for work, going through things and perfecting them. Ooh, and Mage. So you're very mystical beings, definitely. You have the ability to create your reality to a very powerful amount. I'd sense that you're naturally creative spirits. Again, this could be Taurus kind of coming through, or really any of the earth signs. But you're naturally a very creative spirit. And just mystical. Like I feel like you can turn nothing into gold. You can do alchemy and like these really magical things. people really sense how magical you are. Like I feel like really you're like this King of Pentacles, you know, just sitting with your money, or this Knight of Pentacles. But the way you seem to other people is like this mage. It's like, how do you do these things? How do you accomplish these things? What is this? But really, it's just this like this soft, earthy vibe. You just do it. That's how. Yeah. Ooh, and tiger's eye. Yeah, so tiger's eye is all about abundance. Again, very mystical. Can give prophetic visions. So you might have a little bit of like prophecy. Ability to like kind of dream about or envision the future in a way. You guys are powerful creators. You may be natural born like manifestors, like you just, whatever you think about just comes really quick. Shaman of Song. So you have a lovely voice. Yeah, people love to listen to you speak. Maybe you're really good at singing in and of itself. But yeah, I'm getting like just a very enchanting voice. An ancestor of hope. That's cool, guys. So yeah, you're very hopeful spirits. I feel like you inspire hope in others as well. Like, you just have this naturally hopeful vibe about you that allows you to kind of create the things that you want, because you need that kind of hope that things are going to turn out right for them to turn out right. You guys got that. So that's cool. Lots of hopes. You're probably very dreamy spirits. Protection and cave. Interesting. So you guys are well protected. Yeah, you're very protected. I have a sense that you're kind of someone who has just these firm boundaries. People can't really make you do anything you don't want to do. Make you go anywhere you don't want to go. And like a naturally nurturing energy. And endurance with the rock, yeah. So you guys are really strong. Like, a lot of these cards coming through are very strong. Again, very earthy, very stable, supportive energies. You have the power to endure things that most people wouldn't be able to endure. Like, you see how this tree is just like growing out of these rocks here. That's you guys. You guys can create something from nothing. You can grow this massive kingly level of abundance from nothing, just a little tiny bit of hope. So that's pretty magical. Yeah, that's really what I'm seeing for you guys. Again, both of these are earth, so I'm betting you're an earth sign and you have a lot of earth in your chart. Yeah, hopefully this was interesting for you. You can let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it or not, whatever you feel like. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. So welcome to your reading, pile 3s. Let's figure out what your natural, admirable qualities, gifts, talents, and abilities are. Ooh! So you have the Queen of Swords right away. So you're very knowledgeable. Yeah, you're good at understanding difficult concepts. You're kind of like, you see how she's got just like this library of books behind her. I feel like you have a lot of knowledge and you're really good at learning new things as well. And you're this great kind of like consultant energy. You give amazing advice. Yeah, people feel like they can just go to you for things, like they can trust you to kind of tell them how it is. Very clear with your communication. I feel like you guys have amazing ideas, like you're very smart. Ooh, and then the 8 of Pentacles. So you're enthusiastic with the things that you do. You have a high level of enthusiasm. I feel like you really chase dreams, or you inspire other people to chase dreams. You're really good at building the things that you want and creating in the physical world. And you may be like, I don't know, pretty sexy. Like, as you can see, this guy is like super muscly. And then the sculpture he's making again is pretty sexy. Like, I'm guessing you guys are just naturally sexy, maybe naturally a little bit more athletic. Ooh, so you have the Five of Pentacles. Interesting. So usually the Five of Pentacles speaks about like a kind of like a lack mindset, or not having as much as one would like. So in terms of your natural gifts and abilities, I would say that you're able to kind of like move through that a lot better than other people. Like, even when you don't have enough, you're still able to build, you're still able to create, you're still this very knowledgeable person. I would sense that you're very humble, like you're not reaching for more than you have. You may be chasing your dreams, but you're not focused on money. You're okay with kind of going without. You're okay with having like a little bit less at certain times in your life. And I feel like you get a lot out of that. Like in the periods where you don't have as much money, you actually gain something from that. You're naturally kind of inclined to get lessons out of things. So having periods of maybe poverty or immense lack gives you more of this kind of Queen of Knowledge energy, Queen of Swords energy. Queen of Knowledge. Yeah, but it adds to your understanding, it adds to your perspective of the world, it adds to how you see things, and it makes it so that you actually have this really wide open perspective instead of being closed and stuck on any certain way of being. Ah, you got the Fool. So you guys are very enthusiastic again. This is playful, joyous, fun vibes. You guys are really good at starting things, taking those big leaps of faith into something new. Again, with this Five of Pentacle vibes, like, I'm really feeling like you just jump into whatever and you're not really that scared of things not working out for you because you're willing to learn, which is very cool. Yeah, very playful, very innocent. You may have Aries energy with the Fool, Aries or Pisces. And the Chariot. Sorry, the Seven. The Chariot. So yeah, so you guys are good at like family situations. You're good at looking after and caring for your family. You're also good at addressing change and kind of going with the flow of life, moving forward in things. And again, with these two different colored wheels, like I feel like you can take the bad and the good and you can make something really beautiful from it. Yeah, and this is Cancer too, so you may be a Cancer. Golden Healer! Wow, so you guys are healers. I mean, this is straightforward. You guys are natural healers. I have a sense that you're kind of the type of person that heals without even thinking of healing. Like, it's just how you are and how you go through things and how you live your life is just naturally healing to the people around you. You have like this innate aura that just heals the energy of the room. It heals the vibe of whatever you come into contact with. And this is probably why maybe at times in your life you've been thrown into positions of poverty and thrown into places and spaces of lack or difficulty to allow you to heal and to gain more perspective and knowledge. And it's like, it's in those situations of lack, it's around those people of lack that need the most healing. So oftentimes you'll be brought into those spaces to do what you do best, which is to heal. Yeah, and I feel like you're not the type of healer where you actually have to like work one-on-one or work hands-on with people. You're the type of healer who just heals through your words, heals through your understanding, your enthusiasm, and your knowledge. So that's cool. I'm really liking your vibe, guys. Spirit of distraction. Look at you. You're so destructive. That seems like a really positive thing to me. I mean, you guys have this naturally destructive energy. You can blow up the shit that's not working. And that is powerful. Yeah, like I feel like you guys don't stick around in a situation that isn't serving you for too long. You're ready to destroy it and go to something new. And I feel like you kind of like tear down old ways of thinking, people's perspectives and paradigms, and you bring in something different. So yeah, you might kind of feel yourself naturally inclined to like challenge people's thoughts, challenge people's ideas, question what they're saying or thinking. And it's this destructive energy, but it's like destructive for your highest good, destructive for the good of the earth in and of itself. You're destroying what is no longer serving. Very powerful. And Dancer of Joy. Wow. So yeah, I feel like you guys are very joyous spirits. Again, I've said enthusiastic like 4 times now, I think. Yeah, you guys are very joyous, very enthusiastic. Just the energy that just lights up a room, brings people alive. That's what you guys are. Beginnings. Yeah, not a surprise with the Fool card. You guys are good at starting things. You're good at planting seeds. Yeah, you're good at going for beginnings and just creating something new. Ignition. Look at that, you guys. Ignition right after beginnings. You guys know how to ignite. You can start things so well, and fire. Like, again, I'm really sensing Aries energy off you guys. Maybe it might not be your main sign, but maybe sun, moon, or rising. Yeah, you guys are very fiery spirit, very passionate. I'm getting like excited just thinking about your energy. You have beautiful energy, guys. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this reading. Hopefully it gave you some insight into some of the positive qualities about you. You can let me know how you felt in the comments if you feel like it. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Welcome to your reading, Pile 4. Let's get started. What are your natural talents, gifts, abilities, and admirable qualities? Ooh, the moon. So right away, you guys could be a Cancer or a Pisces. I'm sensing that you're very like mysterious, elusive. You're naturally intuitive, naturally connected to the spirit world, mystical. Very connected to your emotions, very connected to family. Probably have this kind of like motherly, fatherly, nurturing vibe about you. The moon. You're able to kind of like merge opposites and work with like the duality of the world very well. And I feel like you have like the way you present yourself is this very like elusive, mysterious way. The moon is the master of illusions. So you're able to create like quite an amazing and enchanting appearance. Ooh, and the Two of Pentacles. Interesting. So yeah, I feel like you guys handle kind of uncertainty very well. You're good at asking difficult questions. Very philosophical spirit. You can juggle multiple things at once and bring it into balance. Again, merging opposites and duality. Definitely able to kind of like hold opposing ideas, opposing concepts in your mind. Yeah, and able to just like juggle more things than the average person. Ooh, and the hangman. So you're good at surrendering. You're very good at just kind of flowing with life, surrendering to things, allowing them to happen. I feel like, it's really hard for most people. So to be blessed with the hangman is really cool energy. Yeah, you guys can go with the flow. You can go with uncertainty without being like frozen or terrified. You can kind of just move with it. It's natural for you, very watery. I feel like you have like a lot of trust. Very trusting. Ooh, and the Five of Cups. Okay, interesting. So yeah, I feel like how you handle your emotional storms and the emotional weather in your life is very like amazing. Like you're able to go through things with kind of keeping your head over water. You're able to go through heavy emotions and move through these different phases of your life with a lot more ease than the average person. Five of Cups is also Scorpio energy, so again, you could be a Scorpio. I'm definitely sensing like watery vibes for you guys. Very flowy. Yeah, but I definitely feel like with this Five of Cups, you're just able to handle emotions in a way that most people aren't. You can move with them naturally. You can surrender to them and kind of gain the lessons or gain the purpose from them. And the Ten of Swords. Interesting. So I would say that you're pretty victorious. Like you're good at coming on top of the challenges and difficulties in your life, which makes sense with the Five of Cups. Yeah, you have this victorious energy about you. You can overcome things. Yeah. Ooh, and the ancestor light. So you're very connected to your ancestors. You're naturally guided and drawn to them. You may find that you're able to commune with them very easily. You naturally know how to do that things, how to connect to the spirit world. And very grounding. Like you guys can ground other people with your ability to kind of move through things and go through difficulties and challenges and come up on top or come up with your head over water. You can kind of ground other people when they're experiencing those more difficult things in their life. You can be kind of like a guide. I feel like you're a very old soul. Like you know a lot. Hunter of Honor. So you guys are very honorable. Yeah, I feel like you just naturally command respect. You naturally have like honorable tendencies. You look after people in your life. You treat people well. An ancestor of illusion. Again with the moon card. So you're really good at illusions. You may be good at creating like fantasies, stories, writing, even like video games, immersive worlds and environments. You would be naturally inclined to those things with having illusion as a natural gift and a natural ability that you possess. You're able to kind of like weave people into other worlds. So yeah, if you're interested in creating anything like that, like you wanted to write a fantasy novel or something along those lines, you should definitely do that. You have that power here with the power of illusion. Yeah, you guys are very mystical. richness and marine life. So yeah, more water energy for you guys. And yeah, I feel like you're naturally abundant, you're naturally full. And again, you're able to kind of like commune with friends, make relationships and connections, and move through the world really beautifully. I feel like you guys are just like stunning. You have a very stunning energy about you. An adventure. Ooh, so you're adventurous. Yeah. You guys are adventurous spirits. You're naturally gifted with with that kind of quest for life. With this kind of adventure right over the Two of Pentacles. Like, I feel like you're naturally kind of a true seeker moving forward. You're always looking for more, trying to learn more, seeing what else you can become, what else you can discover. Very curious, naturally inquisitive spirits. So that's really cool. And like there's so much like deep blues coming off, spacey, watery vibes. So yeah, hopefully you found this interesting. It gave you some insight into what your natural gifts and abilities may be. If you enjoyed it, you can let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. Hi, Power 5. Welcome to your reading. Last but definitely not least. So we'll get started. What are your natural gifts, talents, abilities, and admirable qualities? So first we have the Ten of Cups, family. So yeah, you're naturally very connected to your family. It did show up in reverse, so you may find that it's kind of like the opposite, that you're connected more to your friend family. You're good at creating family. Just around the people that you're around, like you may have like an office family and a home family and friend family and all these different kind of like groups and connections. Or you may just be really connected to your original birth family. Yeah, you guys are blessed with family. And the Three of Cups, fiesta. So you're naturally very good at celebrating. Yeah, you're like the life of the party is what I'm kind of getting here. Like this man in the yellow who's got all his ladies. Yeah, you're very joyous. You're someone people want to be around. I feel like you're just lots of fun. Maybe Sagittarius, you make things really fun, really joyful. And the Ace of Pentacles. So you guys have wish fulfillment. You have kind of the ability to make things a reality, create things in the material world. I feel like you're kind of like naturally good at picking the right path for you, naturally drawn to the right places at the right time. And we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you guys are like a hidden treasure. Like you kind of keep your gifts to yourself a little bit. Maybe they're even a secret to yourself sometimes. You might have like a store of like actual money, like a you might have like a full bank account or whatever, but I feel like mostly it's that you're kind of like a hidden treasure. You put on this very fun, easygoing, light outer spirit, and you kind of keep the real gold of you just underneath the surface. And I feel like you're naturally good too at like finding things out, discovering things, finding opportunities. And then you got the Empress. So you guys are very nurturing, very patient. You really take your time with things. And the Empress, so you're probably very beautiful, very handsome. I feel like your mind is very fertile, like you can kind of like grow new ideas, new perspective, new wants or desires very easily. There's a lot of space within you to create outside of you, if that makes sense. You guys feel like spring. You feel like springtime. When everything is just kind of springing out from under the surface and blooming. Okay. Herkimer Diamond. Ooh, so you guys got that clear sight. You can see through things. You're very clear. Like you're open and clear to divine or spiritual energy. Very highly connected and protected. It rhymes, so it's true. Yeah. And I feel like you can naturally transmute negative or lower energies with this Herkimer Diamond. Like if you were to be, I don't know, haunted by a ghost, for instance, where someone may be really like scared or find it very chaotic and it may really drain them, this ghost. I feel like for you guys, you wouldn't even have to be conscious of this. You would naturally just kind of send that ghost into light. You would just transmute that energy even on autopilot. And like I feel like if you became aware of this, then you would be like absolutely amazing at things like that. Like energy healing, Reiki. But yeah, you're naturally transmuters of difficult energies. Dancer of promise. So yeah, you have a lot of promise. You have a lot of potential. I'm feeling like with this reading, it almost doesn't want me to like tell you too much. Like it wants to keep, you got this treasure under the surface. It wants to keep it like, you have all this potential. You have so many ways you could go, but you have to pick. So it's very interesting. Like it doesn't want to give you too much information. It wants you to kind of figure it out. What's your promise? What's your potential? What do you want to expand within yourself? What qualities about you do you really admire? And Hunter of Mysteries. See what I'm saying? So, okay. You guys may be like pretty mysterious yourself, which is a pretty cool quality to have. It definitely draws interest in you if you're kind of mysterious. I feel like you're good at uncovering things, solving problems, finding out truth. Again, with this really clear energy. Silence and snow. So yeah, you guys are the type of person where your silence speaks volumes. It's like you get this like playful, fun, friendly outer side of you, and once you're silent, people are like, whoa. You have a very loud silence, very clear. And I feel like you know when to speak and when to keep your mouth shut. Like, you know when to reveal things and when to keep it hidden. You don't have to, like, think too much about that. It's just a natural thing for you. You know exactly when the right time is to just stay quiet. And snow is very beautiful. Again, I feel like you guys are just like naturally attractive. And darkness and moon. So again, all about illusions, mysteries, hidden things under the surface. You may be really in touch with your subconscious mind and kind of like integrated with your personal shadow. Very cool. yeah, I definitely feel like for you guys, like it doesn't want to reveal too much. So hopefully this was interesting for you. Hopefully it gave you a little bit of insight into what some of your natural talents, gifts, and abilities are. Spiked your interest maybe to do a little bit digging yourself to find what this hidden treasure is. I really feel like you guys haven't stepped into your full power yet, but it is going to happen. At some point this will be revealed and you will know. That's very exciting. So you can let me know if it felt like it resonated in the comments or not. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.